The stars go nova one by one, kaboom, kaboom. Nucleosynthesis is done, kaboom, kaboom. The supernova dissipates with fusion energy, help create the stars go nova in the galaxy. We're all volunteers at the Ferguson Observatory, and we thought it would be fun to have a band, but then we soon realized how educational the content was, and of course how fun it is. And so as we started realizing that and performing for people, we decided that we could be doing a lot of good, so we started taking it into the schools.
The show consists of a 45-minute live musical performance that involves a lot of sing-along and participation from the audience. Afterwards, we have more than an hour of hands-on astronomy demonstrations. We'll set up our telescopes in the schoolyard. The kids can take a look if it's clear. Well, we're hoping to get children excited about science and astronomy, and we want to show that it's not necessarily something dry and boring, but rather something that can be colorful and fun and silly even.
Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, comets, asteroids, moons, and meteors orbit round the sun.
We all know a planet called Earth. We call it the home of our birth. Seas, mountains, and air. Life is found everywhere. It's a planet of obvious worth.
We also hope to spread the word about the Robert Ferguson Observatory and to get more people to come up there and use it as a resource. It's dedicated entirely to public access. It's a community telescope. That's what makes it wonderful. What makes it really special for me is it was organized and built entirely by volunteers. And it just shows what can be done in a community with a group of dedicated volunteers. There's no one person who did it all, but there are 100 people who it wouldn't have happened without. One night a month, where the observatory is open to the public.
People get to look through, we set up several small telescopes out in the lot, the parking lot, and then they can look through those, and we take people in groups, and they get a brief lecture, and then they get to divide up, and they go into the 24-inch observing room, which has a 24-inch scope, and look through that scope, and they can also go to the CCD imaging scope. And so we have a couple different kinds of technology up there. We have a lot of talented and inspired people up there, but we don't have enough bodies to accomplish all that we could be accomplishing. So we're really hoping to get the word out that it's a lot of fun to volunteer up there, and you can learn a lot while you're volunteering. You don't have to know about astronomy to volunteer at the observatory.
It's a great way to learn about astronomy if you're interested.
Yes.
And you can learn to whatever level and teach at whatever level you want.
Other ways to get involved with the Ferguson Observatory, there are evening classes and workshops that are held.
And you get to go, and then after you see the lecture part, then you go outside and actually get help to find the constellations in the sky. Most communities do not have something like this. We are very lucky in Sonoma County to have this telescope that we can just go up there and use, or this whole observatory, I should say.
More people need to know about it. We could also use more volunteers there all the time.
It's entirely dependent completely on generous funding of the public. The Big Bang Band program, we do ask for donations to the observatory for the program. We put a lot of thought into developing it. We looked at school curricula as we developed the program, and so it's highly educational content.
With the hole in the middle where the singularity and the spiral arms swirled all around, and the spiral